What do you need to know about child support? We're going to ask that question to attorney Jimmy Vaught today. He's joining us for Ask the Lawyers. Thank you so much for being with us today, Jimmy.
It's my pleasure.
First question, when we hear about child support payments being late, what happens at that time and what penalties, if any, come into play?
Well, nothing happens automatically, quite frankly. But if someone's chronically late, then someone can file a motion to enforce child support. And the courts really don't, they really discourage, people not paying their child support. One way to circumvent that is what's called a withholding order, in which it's an order that directs the employer to pay the child support directly. So that way it never goes to the paying party's hands, so to speak.
And so when are they actually officially considered late?
Well, normally I always think of as, let's say if it's due the first of the month, usually it's officially late by the end of the month.
And what counts as income when it comes to child support?
Well, a whole lot of things, quite frankly. But normal things such as, W-2 wages, salaries, bonuses, commissions, can even include things like unemployment benefits, ironically enough, as well as some benefits from retirement accounts.
And speaking of unemployment, that's what I was going to ask. If someone does become unemployed, do they still have to pay child support?
Well, yes, because, but normally, for example, if someone's paying, let's say someone's paying $1,200 a month in child support and then they get unemployed, it doesn't automatically reduce their child support. To actually do it officially, they'd have to go to court and get a court order that lowers it. So nothing actually happens automatically if someone gets unemployed.
What happens if somebody files for bankruptcy? Is there any impact?
Generally no. Child support obligations are exempt from bankruptcy, and so someone trying to file for bankruptcy to avoid child support is going to be out of luck.
What is considered a material and a substantial change when it comes to circumstances that are evaluated for child support?
Well, material substantial change has to do with usually modification of child support. And it's like a lot of things in the family code, it's kind of vague. uh, Normally, I think of it as, let's say, someone gets remarried, for example, someone gets a different job, uh, and even just the passage of time, 2 or 3 years, can sometimes amount to a material and substantial change of circumstances.
Such great insight. Thank you so much. And that's going to be it for this episode of Ask the Lawyers. Our guest today has been Jimmy Vaught. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate your time. And if you want to ask specific information about your situation, feel free to call that number here on the screen. Again, thank you for watching today's episode of Ask the Lawyers. I'm Christine Haas.